Hello. Okay. I still have this thing. So let's see. Why? This. Nah. No. Wait a minute. Let's try this. Did this. Got it. You can see a little bit on the edge there. Anyway. Switch this. I want to see what this is first. Okay, so it was nothing. Like, why did I thought it was achievements. Okay, this must be achievements then. Okay, there we go. Yeah, my microphone is bad. I don't think I can get a new one. It doesn't really matter. Probably doesn't matter. Sounds like shit. My microphone quality. I try to, let's noise removal. No one. You know what? This is work. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Okay. Oh, maybe. How about this? Low. I was about. Today is January 22nd, 2026. I was checking on YouTube. Cyborg streams question mark. So it's a thumbnail is still perfectly balanced question mark. Creatures removed 2020. That's from World Box. Yeah, I mean there you go. I guess the banner is from World Box, and it gets the banner as the thumbnail by default when I'm streaming from OBS. OBS version 32.0.1. I'm gonna mute this. Okay, that does sound a lot better. Yep, I'm keeping that then. But sometimes it might not work. Hello. So it's not like it removes, doesn't remove all the sounds. Okay, so I think it trains as it's running. because I hit the table. The first few times it heard it, but then it stopped hearing it after a while. So it trains as it's running. Interesting. One non-tutorial beginner map win. Deploy with tier 4 monkey tower. Deploy a hero on a non-tutorial map. Okay, I can't hear myself. Deploy a what? Okay, interesting. Okay, so this headphone volume doesn't affect the stream volume. Okay, hello. Deploy that. So it's a lot of achievements. 0 out of 153, even though I do have a few of them. I shagged in double cash mode. You have to pay for it. Of course you have to pay for it. You had to do it in the previous game too. But in the previous game, Bloons TD 5, you didn't have to pay real money. You had to just pay money that you earned from winning games. From popping balloons. But here you have to use real money. And also, it's not like a little bit of money. Okay, I'll actually check. So how do you check if something is half something else? Because I think it's half. Okay, 99. Game is 99 and 178.86. 178.86. That's on my currency. Then 99. So it's about, okay, so it's like 99 point. I don't know how much it is. Okay, so it's 99.00. So that equals, I don't know, 1.8066. Okay, I'm not gonna continue that because it ends with 7. You know that. Okay. But yes, it's a lot of 6s and 1 7. But anyway, 1.8 times more. So that means if I do, let's get this. Oh. Send. Now copy this. 99.00 times this number. Yes, and that equals, yes. So it's 1.8, like it's costs more than the game. Double cash mode. And 1.8 times more than the game. That's not expert. That's not new. I've seen, so I've the Bye the YouTuber. I watched some of their streams and you know, there was expert mode. Those are from 2020. Bloons TD 6 streams on YouTube from 2020. So this is new, but you know, it's so at least this means that it's new to me, but not new like new to the game. I don't have anything. Also, there's like, okay, it seems like at first there's not that much. Wait, oh, there isn't actually that much. Okay. At first I thought, oh yeah, so there's this many, but no, there isn't. Those are just beginners. Of course, it's hard to make. Maybe. Okay, did I do easy? It looks like I did, but I don't know. Did I do easy? Like what? Okay, look at that. That's his badge. Bronze looking. I did do easy. Medium. You get whale. Okay, right. Primary only. Of course, I want more money to beat it first. Oh, Desperado. Why is this a primary? But these aren't even. Okay, so I thought first, like, there's a mode 10 in Bloons TD 5. In 10, it's 10, like, you can only pick 10 monkeys or towers. I say towers, like monkeys or towers, because you also have, bomb towers. So, that's not. What? Alright, talking about tower defense. I mean, my own game, my own tower. It's not even my. It's not. Whatever. It's not a tower defense game. Or whatever. Okay. There's nothing leaking here. No, it's just Kroner. KR. That's not a good game at all. But whatever. So what? Okay, let's turn that off. What's on screen here is a game that's now just called Tower Defense with an S, capital T and capital D. And I'm new to Godot, so we see that it says name colon hello, of course name colon space hello space health colon. Did I say okay space and then 100, and then it says like twice because I made a font. The bottom one is how the font used to look, and the top one is how the font looks now because I updated it. Like you can see, the O is really tiny to be a lowercase letter, and an A, like lowercase a, is really tall to be a lowercase a. Of course, some lowercase letters like L, they are supposed to be. L are like L and H, like T, I can see, those are supposed to be tall, right? But like A isn't supposed to be tall, lowercase a. So I made it like not tall. And the O is really tiny. I think I copied it from like D, and like or like B, where they have a like the size of the circle on those letters. It's kind of like the O. The name hello is just the name of the tower, so just call it hello because I don't know what's gonna shoot and what's gonna. Also, this is made in Godot engine. You can see the Godot characters, placeholders. This is actually took 2 screenshots, but I don't want to. Like, this is a recreation of the first one because it's the first one was a screenshot of my whole screen. That includes like all the toolbar at the bottom with the date, the percentage, and the apps that you have open, and it includes all the other windows around it because this isn't full screen. This is a small window. It's windowed mode. This isn't full screen. Name low health 100. There's a dot and the zeros to separate them from capital O's. I think that's more obvious with, or no, maybe capital O would be like a square. Let me look actually, because I can easily just go on a server and just type. Okay, so 0 is more like an oval. I was on Discord. 0 is an oval, and O is a circle, kind of, sort of. But whatever, I distinguish them. The dots under the 1 are to maybe distinguish them from 7s. 7 also has a little bit at the top going out, and then the same direction. Of course, 7, the stalk maybe. The stalk is Stock, even like plants, the part I don't know. Stock is maybe like rotated, and here it's straight. But sometimes sevens, they might have. Well, I don't know. Yes, and 50 KR, that's kroner. That's the Norwegian currency. So these towers, these fictional towers, of course, this is not real currency. It's just placeholder. Like it's not. I don't use real kroner to like buy. Of course, no. I don't want to like. And they're placed in a grid. If they're not purposely placed in a grid, I mean they are, but like they aren't. It's not like I put them like meticulously or whatever. Like I move the cursor so that they would be like in a grid. Wait, what? I can't hear my like. There's like you don't hear the background music of Bloons TD 6, but I do, and it's playing in the background. Anyway, and I'm using one node 2D. That's it. How I do that is I check if the cursor position, like the mouse cursor position, is within the boundaries for that is set for each tower. They're called towers. Just a Godot face, the robot face. 50 kroner. Each one of them costs 100, and you start with 350 health. Like I don't even know what did I want originally. I wanted tower defense. So I don't know why I added health. And there might be like other tower defenses with health. But I don't like durability. Like I was excited when at first I didn't like when I watched videos of Hytale on YouTube. I was excited like, oh, is there no durability here? It's great. And there is durability on the tools. Like god damn it. You have to make a new one each time. No, that I think Cosmic Reach also has Cosmic Reach is a not very well known. I mean it's not as well known as Minecraft or Hytale. Cosmic Reach by Final for each. That one is like a Minecraft clone too. Like the series, I believe the YouTube devlog series is called the Remaking Minecraft. At least it was called that. So it's split. It's not like a voxel game because it's not like every voxel game is a Minecraft clone. But this one, it's called Remaking Minecraft. So I don't know. Like of course the game isn't called that, but the devlog series. And they also have durability. So there was something that didn't have durability. Maybe it was Terraria, or maybe Stardew Valley. I know I don't like durability. That's how I like Bloons. Like the towers don't have durabilities. As in they don't get destroyed. I mean, at least in Bloons TD 5, there are some special challenges where like there's one I think where because I know there's one where they disappear. Like they're supposed to die, but I don't know if how long after they die. Like if it's 10 rounds or 5 rounds. There's one where they disappear after a certain amount of rounds. But those are just special challenges. They're not, the base game. I don't like. I don't know why I added health. Because health is durability. I mean, it's. Also, okay. So the all the towers, the tower types. There's only one tower type now. But the tower types. I mean, the tower type singular. It's it's a dictionary stored within an array. A dictionary within an array. And the towers are dictionaries within arrays. So there's like the name. So the name. Every tower of the same type gets the same name. But there's like so tower types. You would have name and health. Now it's a bit like if you have health, why would you have health in the tower types? Like I could see it as like it might be the default health. And then it makes sense because you know you don't want to modify the whole types' health. Because then if one of them loses health, and all of the other ones loses health too. But stuff like X and Y, those are not in the tower types, but in the individual towers. Also, the font was made of me. I probably said that already. With font struct, because I know in GameMaker I have used other fonts before, but I don't know if they're copyrighted. I know the Godot logo is not. I mean, it's copyrighted, but it's like a free license. And free as in it's like you can use it commercially and you can modify it. Like let's say, okay, of course I'm not gonna, but I don't even know how to make something move across a course because I don't know how to use delta time. Because all this stuff, the only thing in the process function or whatever function that runs every tick is Q redraw. I need that so that the mouse position constantly updates. The mouse position constantly updates, so the name thing, the tooltip that shows up when you hover over the tower, that needs to know where the mouse is. Maybe there's a more efficient way to do it, but like maybe there's a way to only check for the mouse position and draw that text because you don't need to redraw the towers every tick. Take like second, I don't know what it like frame. Anyway, this is a screenshot. This is not a live feed, and this is not what the whatever. I was just thinking about tower defense, and this isn't even tower defense. It's more like Minecraft. Also, you can't place I made functionality. It's very bad, probably. There's probably an built-in function for this, but I made it so that if the location, not the mouse, if the location where you were about to place the tower is within the sidebar, because I don't want things hidden behind the sidebar, or if it is on another tower, so I don't want two towers on the same location, then you can't place like these are three towers. There aren't any hidden ones. Like, you can't put them below the screen, but I don't know how you would even like you can. I know there's like the window size isn't perfect, like the window size of the game. So like the size of the towers, so like they're placed in grids, but there's a little area on the bottom, so you can place them so you almost don't see them. So probably should add something that checks for if it's within the screen too. But I just do it manually for each position, each coordinate, because I don't know how to do it otherwise. Anyway, that's enough for this. Enough of this. That's the game. The screenshot was taken today, January 2nd. No, no, January 22nd, 2026 at 2:54:18 a.m. So 2 hours, 54 minutes and 18 seconds a.m. So it's kind of like Minecraft. It says screenshot, and then it says the date and time, exact time. I love it when like YouTubers are they're not streaming because they're streaming. Like I know they're you can pre-record a live stream, but most streams like if they're reading the chat, and they're probably not pre-recorded, right? Like if they're like not that this chat is on screen, that's easy. And this is not pre-recorded, but I can't. There's nothing to confirm it. Like even if I had the chat open, there would be nothing in it because there's no one watching. So even if there's no one watching. Oh, I'm using a wireless Bluetooth headset. Anyway, I've been streaming for 25 minutes. I have more than half of this is probably like maybe 1.8 times more. If my microphone was cut off last time, 1.8. Okay, so the double cache mode costs 1.8 times more than the game. It's like paying for a different game. You don't get a different game, you just get one feature. Like I liked when double cache mode was for when you like not just pay to win. Of course, there's no battle function. And if there was, then double cache mode would be turned off for that. Of course, like there's co-op, right? I don't think there's any battle because why would you have Bloons TD battles? Like if it's in the base game, why would you have another game for it? I don't know. Anyway, it's a different thing. It costs almost the same as this video game. Anyway, this isn't that exciting. I've been hearing some music in the background, but I had turned it off for OBS. On the OBS. This music's probably very not loud, so I'll make it a bit louder too. That's probably not that loud. Okay. I just had this screen open. I haven't done anything, but there's nothing I can say to prove that. Okay. Desperado. Quincy. Should put them at the start, I heard. Also, what the hell is Desperado? No monkey claims to know Desperado well. And no Roman mattress act received the iron on that swaggering hip. Tax into. Like, what the? Like, is this. Primary? It's like a Western monkey. Like a Western, from a Western film. Like that. From 19th century, like America. Maybe stereotypically though, but whatever. Quincy, let's put Quincy here, middle, but closer to the edge. Okay, I get more money by doing it like this, so why not? I mean, it's free, so I mean, it's not free, it's easy. I know it's not free, or it's not free. Double cache mode, 1.8 times more than something. Okay. Okay, faster throwing. I need faster throwing. Don't really care about the other though. Glades, I love this. Okay, so what are the upgrades that I love the most for this one? Also, it keeps going because I have setting turned on. I didn't even know I had that on. Anyway, let's look. Glaive Ricochet. No, I don't like that. Is that for Moabs? Or is that multiple object advanced ricochet? Like, I don't know if that's supposed to be for Moabs. I know that I don't know if each one has only one path for Moabs. Ionic, I love this one. This is the one I also use this one. Like, I know I don't have it, but for Bloons TD 5, not 6. So this is Bloons TD 6. So that's why I don't have it. And I still use it a lot. Faster, so I want glaives. That doesn't lock me out of that. Is Ricochet better? Like, I can check on the how much it costs. You can see the Bionic one costs way more. Costs way more. Double. You know what? I'll just okay. Uh. Okay, so I don't have any money. Nothing I can do to earn money, so I just, I can pop, but nothing else. Shots, sharp shots. I just need to what is the best? Crossbow, like what is this? This is a long-range crossbow that can pop 3 layers of balloon for every hit. So 3 layers, or 3 darts. Goes long range, right? Okay. Sharpshooter, text faster, just powerful crit shots every few shots that do a lot more damage. I can't see what it looks like. I want to see what it looks like. To unlock it, I suppose. Okay. Unlock all. Unlock all costs less than the game, right? But unlock all is only for that one tower. So maybe double cash mode is worth it. Even though I mean it definitely makes you really OP. But level up, look at that. What the hell even are these? Okay. Get Druid. Creates a blast of thorns for each attack. Upgrades can call forth powers of the jungle, storm, or wraith. Like, I don't know what that is. Okay. Harnessing power, science, and magic. Flashes balloons with acid, also boosts for explosion with different effects. I've seen this one used by the YouTuber, by the streams. And this one can pop, like they can make balloons into gold. And it can do other things, probably. Oh, why not? Magic monkeys. And it's actually a monkey. Nice. Soak. So which one is the one that corrosive? Corrosive there is. Moab. Splatter. Okay. So which one is good again? Moab, probably Moab. I can buy another one if I need Moab. 2 balloons per shot, 6 balloons and balloon corrosive. Doesn't cost that much, and oh, I don't even have it. No, why not? Quincy hasn't even done that much. Okay. Oh, I need to get a bomb tower in here. Range is the most important. Then what? Faster or bigger? Yeah. I think I just want bigger. Strong. Oh, I need something that pops. Okay. What? Okay, it's long range. So I need to get that. Okay, I'm not talking that much, but I'm just focusing, so there's no one watching anyway. This is just for, me archiving it later, like to look back on later. And if YouTube gets deleted, then I don't really care. But, just in case, it doesn't, then why not? Okay, I just wanted to check if it was actually in range, because it looked like it maybe wasn't the ice tower, but it's in range. I did it. That was really easy. Review map. Continue. I don't. Oh, I did it on what? Deflation. What? What's this? Start around 31 with 2,000 cash. 20,000 cash, but you can't earn any more. Okay. Wait, oh, right. I'm gonna go to 60. Campus sniper, of course. You. Need a ninja to pop. target camos. And you can't make this one target lads. Okay, that's bad. Like this one can shoot other ones. I just wanted to like specifically like I don't know what this does, but you know, I think it just means that it prioritizes camos, but it can shoot others too. I want to prioritize lads. Maybe it already does it by default though. Okay. Yes. What does this cost? Oh, they still okay. I thought they removed the word cripple, but no. Okay, maim. Okay, so maim is just a different word. Okay, I didn't even. Whatever. Okay. I mentioned that in the previous stream. Support monkeys. Okay, so half of them aren't even monkeys. Well, average. I Okay, I don't have. Okay, I don't have F on. Okay, whatever. There you go. Oh, there it is. I'll take a screenshot of this. Half of them aren't even monkeys. Then a farm is the best, right? At least in Servants 5. Iron money was spent. Okay, that's how they do it. They just remove it. Nice. They don't like they just remove it instead of. Okay, I mean, what else would it do, right? Like, not give you money? Like, it can't fight for you, it can't defend you. Just give you money. Oh, there's a lot. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, now I'm gonna lose. Okay, camel, that's the thing. Well, that's a lot. Oh no. So you can see what kind of type bleak that you couldn't see that previously. I mean, previously, Bloons TD 5 can see that. Preview map. Let's do the map. Medium hard. I just want to see this because I've heard. Oh. I just like I've heard the baby, the one that's easy is military, and the actual history of Bloons. It is a military like veteran. The easy one on expert. Can I see that on not? Community. As I'm looking at play. So that's all I can play. I can play tutorials. Tales. Yeah. Challenges. what can you do with monkey money then? So this is probably just a kroner. So that's a lot. So this gives you conversion ratio to like your real money and like, you know, for the lore, or maybe it doesn't. This doesn't count for the lore. That's what I was thinking. Okay, powers. Add with monkey money or top up in store. Special powers available to purchase in the store. Incredible powers with Powers Pro. Single use items that require monkey money to use. Oh, whatever. Into monkeys. All. Powers Pro. Powers. All. Uniformer Pro. Super Monkey Beacon. Super Monkey Storm. What is this? F1. Okay. They copied this from Bloons TD 5, this description. Tired of picking up all those bananas yourself? So is this guy, but at least he's paid to do it. So it's not slavery. So this confirms that the money goes to the towers, or the monkeys, and doesn't go to like some other thing. I mean, maybe not. Okay, what if you pay an organization, and then like they take a large cut, and they only get like $10 for it. So maybe the banana farmer wouldn't be tired if that farmer got more money. I don't know. It's whatever. So instead of having 2 for every purchase, what about just making them half the price? I mean, I don't know. Ugh. I pay to win here, so I can see how you don't like this game. So I'm just thinking, cash drop. And I got that from the daily chest. Pontoon, yeah, I've seen this. I said this was copied from Bloons TD 5. Maybe it was sort of lying, sort of not. But I mean, the first bit is, but farmer will auto gather all bananas in its radius, so you don't have to. Oh, okay. That's original, that's new to this, so like, they're just like explaining it. I mean, like, maybe that's a bit lame. Like, the original description was pretty, like, it's pretty close to perfect, right? And then they just add like a lame, mundane description. So the first bit is Bloons TD 5, and then the last bit is Bloons TD 6. And of course, the Bloons TD 6 part is lame. So maybe the banana farmer can be used as an example of all. Like, if you have a certain view on Bloons TD 6, right? You think this game is lame, and the first game is more fun. And like I imagine, at least, you know, the description. And it's not like I'm making it up, like this part. Wait a minute, I need it. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I need to double check. So more confidently, I just don't remember that part. Maybe that you remembered. the first bit because it was funny. I remember the second half. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay, you know what? That's it. Bye. I'll just... Okay. You know what? Whatever. Yes, it says that in the original too. Okay, yeah. In Bloons TD 5, I mean... I don't want to play anymore. Just like, just turn off mic. Okay, I didn't really care. Whatever. Round 4, that's the round that AC ends. I'm just like, I did the mistake and then... What do I do now? Okay. I don't want to continue with monkey money. Oh, I got another thing. Events. I don't really care. A daily sure. Co-op. I don't want to do co-op. Dailies? Okay, so seconds. Seconds it takes every second, so that's minutes and hours. We're setting a daily resets. Why would the daily reset in 4 hours? Because it's okay, Ninja Kiwi is New Zealand, right? I mean, it's not because of course that might be because where the name comes from, like Kiwi. But I also mean I looked on Wikipedia. So let's look at New Zealand time. New Zealand time now. Okay. In 4 hours, it is what? 8 p.m. So what is it based on then? It's not based on UTC. It's not based on New Zealand time. Okay, 4 hours. Let's look what's ahead of New Zealand. Okay, so let's look at the past. The past, the minutes of the present, but -8 for example. No, I don't even know what places have that time. -4. Wait, it is it is -8. UTC -8. I was correct first time. Okay, I just thought no, that's not it. Of course, it's 4 hours. It's not exactly midnight. It's okay. So UTC -8. So that is, according to Wikipedia, daylight saving time. Blue, January, orange, July, or yellow year round. I want blue, orange, and yellow. Blue, like the Wikipedia map. Blue, orange, yellow. Is there okay? So it's Alaska and parts of Canada, and that's to the western United States. UTC -8. What's most likely? I don't know. It's probably not. Is it? What even is that? Pitcairn Islands, UK. I mean, that's closer to New Zealand, maybe. Okay. Could be Los Angeles. And, like, this map is... Okay, is it bad, or is it that I'm looking at it? Okay, no, it's just a bad map. This is a bad map. Why? Because I can't see... Like, there's a town or place or something in Canada near Alaska. Alaska's in orange. I can't see what it says. It's a bad map. Just a bad map. What is it based on? Is it based on anything? CIA. Okay, so CIA makes bad maps then. Or made. But this is... Let me look here. ...2008? Is that it? 2008. The town is still there. So 2008. This sound is... Can you even hear what I'm saying? It swooshing the sound. It's really annoying. Medium. Well, I can't even do standard medium. So I was too focused on the banana farms. Quincy. So it's based on world leaders, because there's a maybe like at least one, maybe multiple U.S. presidents called Quincy, and then there's of course the Winston Churchill, Quincy and Churchill. Like they just look on Wikipedia and like, oh, there's a president of the United States, John Quincy. Wait, let me look. Because I don't want to be like obviously wrong again when I can just John Quincy Adams. Is that a real person? Okay. Yeah, it is. Okay. You're probably not that well known when. That's what Donald Trump wants, right? Like Donald Trump doesn't want you to like someone in 200 years from now to search Donald Trump on Wikipedia or whatever else exists by then. And then like, is this a real person? Donald John Trump. Oh, it is. Okay. From 2025 to, well, I don't know. So that's why Donald Trump has to annex Greenland to do something. So I don't just like, or like in that eye, of course I know who it is, but like in 200 years, someone doesn't like, wait, is this actually a real person or not? Like I don't even know anything that John Quincy Adams did. Like being president and during the 19th century, so probably alive during that time too. But like, and Donald Trump does not want to be remembered like John Quincy Adams is. The reason I thought about Donald Trump is because this Wikipedia article says that he started in 1825, and Donald Trump started in, of course, in 2017. But most recently started in 2025, so that's why I thought about that. That's exactly 200 years, actually almost 300. No, 201 years ago. Anyways, like you don't want to be just like, is this actually a real person? Am I just making something up? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Maybe it will be different. Like even if Donald Trump, of course, Donald Trump has done a lot of noteworthy things, but even if none of them stand the test of time or whatever, there could still be more people knowing about Donald Trump in the future. Like maybe you have brain ships in 200 years that has just all the information in the world, like the whole web in the brain chip. So I mean, you don't have to. You would still search, but it would be like you don't have to go to the computer. You can just think about it, and then you get all the details. So, like it depends. Like you can't just like compare 1825 to 2026, right? Like 200 years, because 200 years in the future, like there might be different technology, so you might still remember every single detail. Of course, those won't be natural, but whatever. I didn't even think about that, of course. So maybe Donald Trump would have remembered anyway. But since some technology like that probably already exists, but like not widespread. Like maybe at that time, everyone, like right after birth, you were injected with a brain chip. against your will. And the brain chips are programmed to, like, you can, activists and such, like intersex, like you don't do surgeries or mutilation or whatever it's called on intersex babies. Like, what if, like, you would probably then have activists that don't want brain chips to be inserted into babies, but it would be a bit different because then the brain chip manufacturers can just like program their chips to not want, like, make you think thoughts like that, but it just suppresses them, and you don't really realize it. So it would be a bit different. Like, you wouldn't, or maybe it is like you do need to consent or whatever, but they might just program them to want you to have a brain chip. I mean, of course, if you don't have one, then you can decide for yourself. But if you have one, then you would want other people to have them, or whatever. I don't know. Wait, did I do the wrong one? Oh, that's quick shots. I wanted triple shot. Oh. Watching YouTubers play this is way more fun. I like watching streams too, because streams aren't highly edited. So, like, I don't like. Of course, you can have a highly edited video. That's fine. Like, films are highly edited, right? Like a TV series or a film. But I mean, like, whoosh, 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 whoosh. And, like, a lot of sounds that are unnecessary. And text, of course. Text is fine, I have subtitles on. But, like, if text, like, pops out, like, every time they say something, or, like, there's some special effect when something crazy happens and they say, like, an exclamation mark, and it, like, shakes. Or there are some emojis, or, like, I don't... like, and streams give you more content, because it's unedited. You can also have unedited videos, don't really care. Like, can I just leave? Is this the leave button? Oh, you actually have to die. Oh no, you don't. But I wanna die instead of leaving. Like, I think there's a penalty to just leaving and saving and coming back and winning. It's actually coming. Well, I don't know. I saw in the video the actual history of Bloons. There's a penalty for leaving the thing, so I instead want to die. Because I don't want to get that penalty, because then I have to do it all over again, and it's just annoying. Maybe double cash mode would make it easier. I'll just put one of these down, I don't really care about winning. Oh, these. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I need to. So I can pop a lot of balloons. I don't know. I used to know, but now I. Oh. Right, that's what. can pop lots of balloons. And that. Oh, then you have two sides. One that can see camo and not as fast. And focus on camo. And one that focuses on tough balloons. Of course, I love the sniper. Of course, what can shoot even faster is the Super Monkey Temple. But like I don't have double cache mode, and I want it, but it's not a DLC. On Steam, it's an object or whatever it is, but it's not a DLC. Even though it kind of is, but oh, there it is. Level up. 50 monkey money. That's not what you get double money for. You get double money during the game. I know this is for anyone that might be confused. Of course, you kind of do get double money because it's not any faster, but it is, or it might be faster actually. But I'm just thinking that it might not be faster. Just makes everything half the cost. Like, you know, you're getting double money, so it's almost like getting half off. Okay, I don't wanna spike bolt. Hardball. Like, I want to play this by myself, but I don't want to play it without streaming. So I have to play it not by myself. It's not that interesting to see anyway. Just, you know, maybe for myself, but not for anyone else. When I am not. So this is weird, right? I might be plural or whatever, because I'm explaining things to myself that I know. But maybe it's not myself if I'm plural or whatever. Because I like, what is that thing? Like, I ask myself that, and then like, but I know what that is. So then I have to explain it. Because I don't want to not explain it. So that might be like OCD or whatever. So then I just talk to myself for maybe hours. Or maybe not. So it's almost like I'm streaming or recording a video, but I'm not. I'm talking to myself. That's something they say in Hitman. This Hitman 3 World of Assassination. They say like, am I talking to myself here? I think that might be one of the things they say if you kill all the guards. So there's no other guard to talk to, so they just talk to themselves, maybe. Or maybe not like all the guards, but all the guards in the radius, or all the guards of the same type. Because like there are different types, like on Dubai, that's my favorite map. Or at least the map I play the most. Dubai, Hitman 3. In Dubai, there are penthouse guards, and then there are guards. So maybe like only penthouse guards talks to penthouse guards, and then guards talks to guards. Maybe like it's just a theory, but you know, it makes sense. Like why would the guards know? Like maybe the penthouse guards can hear what the guards are saying, but the guards can't hear what the penthouse guards are saying. So it's not like a two-way, but like, you know, that could make sense. The penthouse guards are higher clearance, so they want to know there's anything happening on the lower levels. They might also say something confidential, and thus they don't want the guards, the regular guards, to hear all the confidential information that only the penthouse guards are supposed to know. The penthouse guards still want to know what happens on the upper levels. Maybe sometimes the lower guards can hear the penthouse guards if there's like a thing like if I was gonna say something, and like if there's like a when it's non-confidential information, like just a killer's on the loose, like be aware, and it's a bald man with a barcode on the back of his head, something like that, right? Then maybe they want to share to everyone, but not if there's like a secret meeting between Carl Ingram and Marcus Stuyvesant. Like, they don't want to share that, but they want to share like if there's a killer, so that the lower guards are aware. Maybe that's just maybe what I would do, but maybe they don't do that. I don't care about streaming when I'm playing Bloons TD 5. When I'm playing Bloons TD 6, these are my first times playing, so I kind of have to record it, right? Like, isn't that cool? Like, wouldn't you record, like, of course I could do that with Hytale, but like Minecraft. I wasn't thinking of recording that the first time I played Minecraft. I didn't think it would become such a huge part of my life, because I have Minecraft merch and plushies, clothing, and maybe other things. I have multiple copies of Minecraft, so on PC, mobile, like Windows, or like no, not Windows, all PC. That's Java Edition, then Bedrock Edition. On anything Apple, like the iPad or the iPhone, because I have it on the App Store. Then I have Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch. This is regular Minecraft, not one of the spin-offs. Of course, maybe like Bedrock Edition is a spin-off, but I count it as the same year, right? So on Nintendo Switch and on PlayStation 3. That's PlayStation 3. Because I don't have another PlayStation. It's not mine, it's someone else's. Someone like that lives in this house. It's 5:17 a.m. Like, I don't know if it's even school tomorrow or not. Like, it hasn't been for a while, so I don't know. Like, I got a little bit confused. Anyway, whatever. I'm not doing anything. No, I probably should be doing anything. I wish I had more stats. Maybe they do here? Drop and lock, drag and drop. Drop. Huh? What the fuck is this? Auto start. Okay. That's what I want. I want. Wait, what? Drag and drop? That's not drag and drop. What the hell do you mean? Well, I suppose it is. But when I click on it, When I drag it, then it's drag and drop. But when I just click on it, it's just drop and lock. What the fuck is that? Drop and lock. Oh. You can. Oh. Oh. Okay. I understand. So this is to confirm. Like, do you really want to place it here? Okay. Pet sounds. Like what? Okay. I didn't want to have those sounds. Pet sounds. Game man's auto start. Hotkeys. Normal cursor, large cursor, X large. May affect. Why would that affect performance? Let's do the extra large. Oh wait, did it already change? Oh, that's really large. Okay. May affect performance? May, only may, right? Extra large. Does it appear extra large on? Oh, it does. Okay. That is makes it better for like YouTube, like everything. It's extra large. Yeah. Click on extra large. Click out of Bloons. Or don't click out of. I click on OBS, and it still appears wherever I'm hovering my mouse. But a large cursor actually functions. Wait a minute, doesn't? Okay, normal cursor does not show up when I'm in OBS. Kind of like that shows up. It's like my click on microphone. It said click off microphone. Okay, this is extra. Like how extra large? I want to see how much larger it is. Wait. Oh, there's. What? I don't see the difference here. My extra large is pretty large. Large. So let's see. The A on here, and cover it, and even touch the top of the key. Okay. Normal. Oh, okay, maybe I have some kind of zoomer or something on my computer that just makes a normal one large. So why not have the large one that shows up even when I'm in a different program? Oh jeez. No, I wanted something else. Accessibility. Tower range circle. What is the best one? I'm definitely picking the colorblind one. I'm not colorblind, I just, like, this is a stream. You know what a stream does? I mean, like, other people can watch it. Right? So there might be colorblind person or something else watching. Tower placement snapping? What does that mean? Oh, please say, I hope that. Oh, no. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I love it. Wait, no, I don't. Ah, this is horrible. It locks. So if I do, like, okay, let's say this would actually be really good for making precise placements, I think. Okay, wait, if you click. Oh, that's actually genius. Okay, so, okay. Oh, okay. That was random. Whatever. Arcane Blasts. Right, I wanted to more fire, I guess I didn't pick that. Okay, Monkey's Hands are. I can't. I'll get later. I can get this upgrade. Supply, like, I don't want supply drop. Elite Defender I can get. I'm gonna get that. I can see what it looks like. Oh, okay. So cool. Alright, whatever. Okay, I think it's best. What? What the fuck? What kind of accessibility is this, by the way, huh? This ain't the accessibility. Okay. Okay, so I don't. So what I want first? Oh, well, I already have those. I didn't even notice because I don't recognize these skins. So I didn't even notice I had them. Or whatever. Semi-automatic. Now, whatever. 7 layers. 3 times as fast. Damn. Okay. So to check that I actually have a chance in this game, I'll need to check the sell price. So the previous one that I failed was 20,000 limit, right? 20,000, that's I don't know. Yeah, I've not spent all my money. Larger potions. Probably. Maybe. What? Oh. No. No. Why does it do that? No, I don't care about the one that costs more. I want the one that costs less. I wanted. Okay, you know what? Maybe don't rely on the automatic thing and click on them yourself. Oh, jeez. Okay. Larger potions. Oh. So is this no? What? So you're just fast enough to notice it. Okay. Extra damage. Strong force. Strong. I've done strong on these. Engineer monkey. Or whatever. I need to play. Okay. Okay, you know what? This is horrible. This is horrible. Thought it would be better, but the way they implemented it is horrible. Why? Like, they probably could have done it better if they didn't have to duplicate monkey. You know, it's better for accessibility to do monkeys. That's what it's made for. But like for gameplay, like it's horrible. Ambient, I don't even know what that is. Probably like the trees moving or something. Not specifically that, but you know, in general. Like if you only had the monkey that you... Because right now you have to like move it around and wiggle it. I can't even place it. Why can I not place it? Or did I place it? Oh, hell. When did I turn that on? I didn't even turn that on. I turned it off. Tower placement snapping off. Let's have. There it is. Okay. Drag and drop. Should probably get a monkey farm. few actually, so let's just put... Is this the same? What does this do? I don't... There it is. And the Bloons TD, when I hovered over it, it said what it did. No, it doesn't. Whatever. Hub of monkey industry as a number of the benefits to $80 monkeys, increases range, wall towers, and its range. Oh, I don't care about range. It used to by default. I believe I'm at least more confident on this. That by default it used to. Makes towers cheaper, not the the towers, but the upgrades. So it makes the towers cheaper too. Kind of how to pay for it, or like with monkey money. At least it's not 18 times the price of the game. like in real money. Whatever. It's just might as well use it on. You can actually see what towers it affects. That's a great addition. I imagine that I'm not gonna bet on it, but I'm gonna imagine that you have to like pay to get better beacons. Pay money. Get better beacons. Of course, they always had to do that, but now it's real money probably. Okay, let's check. Let's check the store, because I can just look the store instead of going out of the game. I know it's running in the background, but I don't really care. I clicked on the wrong game. The game that I love. Bloons TD. So... Can I see all of them? Is this all? Okay. So there might not be better beacons. But that's then because... There's not better beacons. At least not by using real money. Do they have that lower radius? Okay, whatever. If it existed, then it's not a DLC or let's look. DLC of Rogue Legends, Frontier Legends. Okay, soundtrack. That's not a DLC. Okay, I don't know what deal. Like, it's just even okay. Mostly negative, and mostly negative Rogue Legends and Frontier Legends. Mostly negative. What the f... 36% are positive for Rogue Legends, released on October 15, 2025. Oh, did I lose? Because I didn't hear anything. Okay. It's mostly... Okay, that's not... Prevents frugal balloons from working while in the radius of the village. Yeah, that's probably the best one then. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's... Oh, that increases the radius for the... I'm thinking. Does this even work? Okay, this is how you get better beacons. You put beacons next to beacons. Maybe not. Name Moab. Yeah, I have enough money for that, definitely. Oh jeez, okay. Double popping power, yeah. Like, I have so much money, and I, like... Yeah, oh yes, you can see here what's in the radius. There's a little icon. Everything is in within the radius, that's great. Grow blocker. Grow blocker, that reminds me of something. Grow block. Like, why is it called that? Because stops regrowing. But like, okay, whatever. Ugh. Monkey business. Nice. Additional 5%. Stack. Monkeys within the radius of the monkey town with extra cash. Monkey town. Where's the laser? Oh, that's the one. Ability now increases attack speed. And wait, what? No, that's not it. Like, I know there's an ability decrease and a cooldown. Not decrease, obviously, they wouldn't do that, but you know. Cooldown. So let's look 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, 970. Boom. 2. That's good. Oh, that's a big one. Okay. Wasn't that much hurt? Monkey money, okay. Oh wait, I can't even sell that. Okay. Okay. So what that was such a waste, but whatever. Okay. There we go. There we go. I get so much money. Okay, so okay. Increase production. Yeah, why not? I have so much money, I can just increase production. That's what I want. Greater production and valuable bananas. I don't care about East Collect. Don't care about long-lived bananas, but I do care about it because you get valuable bananas. So that's definitely worth it. I am... Okay, whatever. Ah, fuck's sake. I thought I got cheaper. Just like, oh yeah, it's the monkey village. That's what it does. Push that in, because I have to upgrade it now. Oh. Okay, well now I should get it cheaper. I don't know how much cheaper. 1 time. See, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Alright, I only know how many you could stack, right? Of course. Let's one then. Oh, I'm gonna have to sell it. Okay. Oh, for that camera. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I did it. my second win, maybe. I don't want to do free play because I need to die. Because I don't want to leave, because then I'm gonna get a worse badge or whatever, something like that. So I'll leave it and then like then it's gonna save. I hate that. Don't like that it's auto save, so you can't have an option to leave, not save. Like, what if you're on free play and you don't want to save? You don't care. Of course, you should still have the option to save, but don't make it mandatory to quit. I don't want to save a free play. Or maybe sometimes I do, but not like all the time. Was that the daily? No, it wasn't. I looked at daily earlier. Challenge. Frontier Legends. Rogue Legends preview. What even is this? We can do it multiple times, yeah, okay. So like these previews, what even? The trial for the Frontier Legends. Take the role of sheriff, yeah, whatever. Or sheriff. Little taste. So what if you redo it? What would happen? You don't get more money? You could do the whole thing again. Okay, maybe not the tutorial, but maybe like other things that you redo. Maybe then you get the rewards again. Or the tutorial, it's pretty easy. I don't even know if you do get anything. What's that? Okay, well, let me list. Hide. What's this? Okay, Odyssey. Oh, right, that's fine. No. Odyssey. Okay. Oh, what in the... I have to do 4? I have to do 4 maps? Or can I pick? So each spot. Can I get out? Please get out of the island. Get out. Cabin. Okay. There's a lot of maps to do. Or you can pick one. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. 3 maps. Thought it was 3 maps per thing. Okay. I don't want to do 3 maps. Or 9 maps, right? For 100 bucks? Maybe in another game, or maybe like if they're worth more. I was like, no. Look at this, right? Okay, medium. Have I done it? Yeah, I've done it, okay. I have done it, and you get 125. At least normally, now you get only 120 or 25. Okay. See this, right? 25. The first time you play medium, you get more money. Like, of course, it's not that, but okay. Like if it was that, then you get more. Okay. You get 75 and easy if you haven't done it before, or if it's a challenge you have done. So there are many things for. You see this? I know what the last one is. Or is it? Okay then. I don't know what the hell it is then. What the? There's 4. Thought it was impoppable. Like, oh, when you do hard, you get another one here. Poppable. No, it's in here. It's a hard extension. Do I get interim? No. Well, whatever. That's probably enough for today. It's 5:43 a.m. Just like to be precise. I might have mentioned this partially earlier about like the screenshots having exact dates. I love it when in like YouTube videos. Of course, then I got so I got on a sidetrack about. Now I'm getting on a sidetrack again. No, I got us on a sidetrack about. Oh yeah, maybe you can have them pre-recorded like live streams, but maybe not. So then you know that when the live stream was streamed, that's when it took place, or like when it was recorded, when it like was uploaded. You know, I got a sidetracked. Anyway, yes, let's go back to the topic. I loved when like Minecraft YouTuber, because Minecraft has a precise date somewhere, you know, not everywhere, but when you take a screenshot, it says in the chat the exact date and time, like of the time you took the screenshot, and of course, you know, it displays only in the chat within the 10 seconds that you took the screenshot. You know, like it's in the chat. If you click T and you open up the full chat, it only displays like without having the chat selected for 10 seconds. So it's within 10 seconds of that time, and it's only after, it's not before. Because of course, like how would the Minecraft know that you're going to take a screenshot? And that's why I say the exact dates and times. It's probably like, even if there's someone else that's interested, then at least I am interested. I'm like, oh yeah, this was that time. And when I write stories, there's a story that I wrote. I think it's over 17,000 words long. Not that. There it is. Yes. So let's just read parts of the notes. This is the start of the notes section, which is it's a bunch of notes. Okay. 0507 January 1st, 2026. Start time of writing revision 1. 0736. No. 3. It's colon and it's not 6. Okay, let's try it again. 0507 January 1st, 2026. Start time of writing revision. Did I say colon? Okay, what? I don't have to say it. 05 colon 07. I don't need to say space. No. Okay, let's try it again. 0507 January 1, comma 2026 parentheses start time of writing semicolon revision 1 parentheses 07 colon 38 January 1, comma 2026 end time of writing. No, print. You get the idea. Exact times and dates, or not exact, not the second. So Minecraft ones are more precise. Like if I made my own writing software, and then I would just like, when I start writing, it would immediately start recording, and then I had to press a keybind, and then it stops, and then it saves the revision, and it saves it with a predetermined title that I already have, and just adds in parentheses revision and the number of revisions. And even if like I have a bunch of files from a previous thing, and like if I send it format, like here's how it's supposed to look. So you have the title, and then you have the parentheses revision and the number, and the parentheses again, and I tell it like where the number is supposed to be, and it could be like the text. Okay, so this is the format. So here it is. Here are this many versions. So this should be next revision. But I haven't made a. I should probably do that. But no, I don't want to do that. I'm using Notepad++. I know this is made to. Notepad++ is made to write code, but I use it to write stories. Like, you know, not code, but like texts. Like that, a non-programmer, someone that has never programmed in their life, never seen code, but they know English. So long as they know English, they can read it. Like that kind of, you know, whatever. That would be actually a pretty good idea. Also, my mouse cursor is being followed. Maybe I don't like that. Like I said, I liked it, but accessibility, right? No, it's not notes, hotkeys. Normal. It's the same size to me, just doesn't show up now. Okay. So that's pretty sloppy. Or is it? Like, is that the norm? How to make a cursor? Or is that sloppy? Because I know what they're doing. I know exactly what they're doing, right? Or, like, not exactly. You know what I mean, right? They hide your cursor, and then they display an image on the your cursor coordinates. Like, I know that's probably how all custom cursors are made. But it's not only that. It displays the image even if you're not focused on the app. And of course, if if I made it, if I implemented it, I would also do the same thing, maybe, probably. Because I can see an OBS, like, of course, normally you can't see that there's a cursor that follows your mouse. I can look in OBS and see the screen, and then I can see, oh, it's still there. But now it's not there. I have the normal cursor. So wait a minute, they know how to not make it show up for the normal cursor, so they must have implemented the normal cursor, and then way later they added the larger cursors, and they didn't implement it the same, so... okay. Why did they not... because they need the size, so it detected something about, like... okay, so the large cursor is actually the same size for me as the normal cursor, the one that says large. So there might be something about detecting the size of the cursor in this, like, from the native settings, and then like making that the size of the custom cursor. They don't want it to detect the size, they want to have a predefined size for large and extra large. So what they do is not copy the code and remove the part that changes the size based on your native size. What they do is that they write it again, but don't include all the functionalities. Like, instead of copying it, removing the parts that are irrelevant. Like, they could have made it like a function. And it could be like true or false if it's copying from the native size, or if it's, I don't know. Like, so they didn't copy paste it. I think that's my theory. So most people aren't programmers, most people aren't streamers, and most streamers aren't programmers, and most programmers aren't streamers. At least I think so. That's just like I just made that up, but it's like close enough. Like, when I said most, I thought like all of them aren't, all programmers aren't streamers. Then I forgot. Most doesn't mean not all. Most, just means most. So it can be 90%, and it's most, but it's not all. Okay, if you replace most with not all, then it's correct. At least I think so. So you have to be like, maybe not have to be a streamer, but like you have to use OBS or something that projects the screen onto something else. Then you have to hover over your mouse around. Then you have to notice that the cursor still displays, but it doesn't display all the time, but it displays with different settings. So it's very specific circumstances that would lead you to figure out this bug. Is this even a bug? I don't know. Maybe how they implemented the larger cursors. Like they can't. Like that's just like you can, of course. Like you did with the smaller cursors. But maybe they made their own custom cursor. Alright. Okay, so they made their own custom cursor. So they just deleted your cursor. Or like, you know, I don't like they reworked cursors from scratch. So the native one, that's why the size was the same. So I imagine they meant that they thought normal would be smaller than large, but it's actually the same size. That's because they just reskinned the cursor. They didn't. That's a reskin, right? That's why it has the functionality of not showing up when I'm out of the game, but I'm still hovering the cursor over the area that would have been the game. Because it's just a reskin. But the other ones just rework the cursor from scratch. Because maybe there isn't a way to like make the cursor bigger like when you're just reskinning it. Okay, that could be a theory, yeah. That would also make sense, yeah. I mean, I don't know what they even used to make it. They probably just reskinned it. So my cursor isn't there. When my cursor isn't there, when I am... Okay, I can test this theory, right? Okay, so where's the play? It's here. Okay, so it's like, okay, so for me it's I had this theme on the toolbar. It's around there, a little bit to the side, to the right. Steam. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Probably am hovering over it now, but nothing's happening. Nothing's happening here either. There's no pop-up. Is there nothing that... Well, I wanted to test it. Okay, you know what? No, I don't know. I don't know if I'm correct or not. Okay, like, okay. So clicking right here causes... The thing is, for me, on my window, I could see the cursor like change skin, but doesn't show up in OBS. It is a reskin, yeah. Showed up on OBS, then it would be in the game, right? Okay, so if I just click here, if I click here, oh, clicking in the area that would be where this, or maybe not actually. Okay, let's move OBS a little bit. Click. Oh, just linking apart to an OBS that hovers over that area where the submarine would spawn, but not. Okay, anyway, let's X large, so I can see the difference too. So here, click, so it works. Let's do this. Okay, so I can see it. Click, click, click. Okay, so the game doesn't detect me clicking off the game. I just want to see if like clicking, of course you can't detect, but like highlighting, there's nothing that you can highlight. Like there's nothing that just pops out a little bit. No, popping out is annoying, right? In a YouTube video, they can't control here. You're hovering over it, so why would it not? Okay, like you're choosing. Like it's not like it's constant and it's uncontrollable. It's controllable. Like, of course, if there's a setting too. Okay, I don't know. Like, so So I have this annoying sound, right? No, it wasn't the other. What's one of these? Oh, that one. Whew. What the fuck would you do that? Okay. They have that annoying sound, but they don't have a thing that makes the UI pop out. Why would they not? Okay, like it just seems like the thing they would do anyway. Yes, that's a reskin. I think that confirmed it. Other one gets your cursor position and displays an image there. And of course, the text clicks. If you click, like they know that you clicked. Anyways, it's a reskin because I can see the reskin. Like you can see it right now. I'm hovering over the thing. Oh, the cursor just is it smaller? Oh, it's not. Okay, it's just smaller than the large cursor, or the extra large. That's screen size. That's not my full screen size, but whatever. Goodbye. I've been thinking, like, why is the cursor just annoying that it shows up? I'm not collecting it. Maybe there could be a setting for that, but I don't think it's supposed to. Okay. One thing that finally confirmed it. Okay, I'm gonna put my cursor on the face of this statue, take a screenshot. Let's take a look at the screenshot. Like, I don't know, maybe they just remove the cursor when you take a screenshot. I cannot see where I put it on the statue. Now, to a moment of truth. Hotkeys. Extra large cursor. Take a screenshot. It should appear in the screenshot unless they have some kind of functionality that detects if you click screenshot and then they hide it temporarily. Okay, I'm correct. It's a reskin, and they put on the other one. They put an image where on your cursor position. Okay, this is wild to discover. Right, so I put the cursor on around the same position, right? One, look at that. You can clearly see the cursor. It's there, and then it's not. Look at that. Wow. I just covered something. So if you want good screenshots in Bloons TD 6, I have a fun fact or life hack or whatever it's called. Just don't have the larger cursor, just have the normal cursor. Or else you're gonna have a big cursor, large or extra large cursor. You can have a large or extra large cursor in your screenshots. That's nice actually to know. Because it's annoying to have a large cursor or like a small cursor. It doesn't really matter. It's annoying to have a cursor in screenshots. Wow, that's actually incredible. The cursor is an image displayed at your cursor position. To reskin, because it looked the same on this one. It's not like it was the white one with the little pointy thing. Like it looks like a hand. It don't look like this, but smaller. Or I guess large. No, it's the same size as large. So it looked the same. So just it's actually annoying. Like imagine, oh, this is such a good screenshot. I turned off all the UI, of course the cursor, but the cursor disappears in screenshots and they don't show up. When I take a screenshot, of course it's gonna get really hard to get to this position again. Maybe it's an achievement they only get once. So everything is gone. It's perfect. This cursor will not show up. They don't do in other games. Take a screenshot. click out. Look at this beautiful. Wait, there's a big cursor here. What the? Yes. Ugh. So annoying. Oh. Because Steam has some functionality to hide this cursor, I suppose, when it takes screenshots. But it's not a cursor this time. It's just an image they put there, but it looks a lot like it. But if you do certain things like use OBS or take screenshots with Steam, or both, then you see what it really is. It's not a cursor; it's an image, and everything is an image, I suppose. But it's like okay, whatever. I'll quit the game. That's fun. That's fun to figure out. Also, everything just got so quiet and it's so nice. That music, I suppose it gets annoying. Music I that love is Fargo, the TV series and film. The theme, like the soundtrack or whatever it's called, the one at the start of each season, and the film where the car is driving on the road. I believe they all start with the car driving on the road and the theme. Of course, this is a true story thing. That music is good. Obra Dinn, Return of the Obra Dinn, the video game. That soundtrack is really good. I believe I might have said this on stream before. I'm gonna say it again. So I sent some screenshots. I'm not gonna show my screen here. Okay, so there's Return to Obra Dinn. I can actually. Is that copyrighted? What? Like I'm not earning money from streams, and even if I am, like I don't care. Right. So you have this. I'll play the first 10 seconds maybe. Oh, it's gonna be so cringe. Like something I really like is cringe, making like even if no one is listening, and even if no one else ever watches this, so cringe to like. Okay, anyway, it's the same theme: the Return of Obra Dinn, and Return of Obra Dinn parentheses pub cover, same thing. But the one of them takes in a place in a pub. There's a character, I believe, uses an instrument. Go too in depth, but in drawing, in universe drawing, there's an instrument, and it's not mayonnaise. It's a musical instrument. Turned over then. Oh no, just so cringe, or maybe not cringe. It's some other feeling. I don't know. It's a horrible feeling, at least. Soundtrack. It's even in the image for it. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Yes, there's a character here. Okay, the thing that would also spoil it. So I was gonna say something, but then that would spoil it. I'm not gonna go too in depth because, like, going a little bit in depth would spoil it. If you know, you know, or maybe you don't. Anyway, pub cover and Return to Within. So I thought that this pub cover is from this drawing. Of course, I didn't really even realize this. The only image on the soundtrack, except for like the logo, like the banner on the side, with like a little musical note and text soundtrack in the corner. Like the screenshots where you put screenshots, it is that drawing. That drawing I was referring to. I think it's called Underway. About the content. Lost at Sea 1803. Okay, is that why Lucas shows that year? Because it rhymes? That's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good reason. I wouldn't do the same because I'm stupid, and I would only like pick a random year that I find cool. Like, oh, there's a little thing that was true in this year that just like became not like they stopped being true the next year. Like maybe someone being alive during that year that I could use as a character, or like something, I don't know, like something like I don't think about rhyming. That's probably the reason, right? That's my theory. Lost at Sea, 1803. Music from the Oberdin. Oh, might be referring to the Oberdin, as in the return of the Oberdin, not from the return itself, but the game. So like in the game, there's an event where the Oberdin returns after being lost for a few years. So it returns. So return to Oberdin. I mean the game, of course. Or could be referring to the Oberdin, the boat, because the boat is called the Oberdin, or just Oberdin, maybe not the. I think it is music from the Oberdin, the boat in the game. So the pub cover, and I believe the pub cover is this drawing, maybe. There are people dancing here, I can see. So there's, I know there's clapping in the soundtrack. Doesn't it make sense? You had this drawing of a party or something, and you have a musician. Can't see the whole thing here. Oh wait, is someone playing an instrument? That's not mayonnaise. And you're gonna make a soundtrack for it. So like, imagine other things. Like of course, like they're not exactly the same, right? Like imagine it's like Return to Oberdin and then Return to the Oberdin pub cover. So if you figure out the differences, what's changed and what wasn't, and like, and it's kind of like that. Like, of course, we get the remastered version, the 2018 remaster, but they get the 1800s, as in the decade 1800s original, and we get the 2018 remaster. It's kind of like that, right? And except for the pub cover, the pub cover is from the original, the 1800s. The others are the 2018 remasters of old texts found on the Oberdin after it returned. They maybe got some dust on some kind of old shelf, maybe in a museum, and someone came in 2018 and remastered them and published them online. So we get like a remaster. How would they? That's of course maybe the lore within the universe. But I don't like, maybe like Papers, Please takes place. I don't know, maybe Papers, Please takes place in the same universe as the Oberdin. I don't know, like there's nothing, I don't think there's anything that's been confirmed. Maybe there is, but I don't think there's anything that is confirmed that connects. Of course, like the Papers, Please and another game are connected. I think anyway, like our Stotska or whatever. Like that's one's Papers, Please, and then there's like there was another game made before that I believe had the same countries or you know. But I don't think there's anything that confirms a canon connection between Oberdin and other Lucas Pope games. So I made a fan. I don't even know it's a fan fiction. Like, what is a fan? Okay, I'm on Wikipedia, so why not just search it? What is a fan fiction? It's a fiction typically written in amateur capacity by fans as a form of fan labor. So fan labor is their way of saying fan art of Wikipedians. I mean, I'm a Wikipedian, but you know. Oh, it's fan labor, also called fan works. So, okay, so fan art is something else. Or maybe fan art redirects to fan labor. Like, fan labor is so unk. Like, who says fan labor? Like, everyone says fan art. I mean, maybe, like, if you. But of course, you don't only have art. Maybe you have a. But, like, things. Art is subjective, right? Maybe, like, if someone doesn't view certain labor as art, but it's still fan. But, like, why? Like, if you're a fan of something, you're creating something for it, and that's art. Even if it's not an image, like even if it's just an event, that could be, I mean, maybe not an event, or maybe it is, like, depending on, I don't. Okay. So this is just for, but based on an existing work of fiction, uses copyrighted characters, settings, or other intellectual properties from the original creator (parentheses s) as a basis. So that just means it could be one creator or it could be multiple, and you can pick and choose. So depending on the situation. As basis for the writing, entertain the original characters and settings and their own, or both. So in that story, I made it set more than 200 years after the Oberdin disappeared. Life around. I mean, I can look actually. So my Oberdin fan work, fiction. When was it set? It sits on the top because I want to be specific. On November 30th, 2035. That's not when it's fully set, just the very start. And maybe like some later bits too. But that's like the start, and of course it's set place over a few weeks after that. So from November to December or January, I don't know. January the next year then. January 2036. So 10 years into the future. But maybe it's already in the past. Like if you go 10 years ahead from right now to January 22nd, 2026, then it might already be in the past. That's what I'm thinking, but maybe not. Maybe. Anyway, so 200 years in the future, the same setting. So, okay, of course, like this is the start of the game. Of course, you're an inspector in the Oberdin. Like no, you're in the game of the Return of the Oberdin. You're an inspector, figuring out why everyone died, or why, or what happened to the ship, or both, or neither. Like a little, you're figuring out what happened. Why did it return? Why didn't it return earlier? Or like something. You're an inspector. You figure things out. Of course, you live somewhere, right? So it's not like Golden Idol. You're not just some magical being looking from afar. You are a character in the story. And that place where that character lives, the inspector, the character's not named. So I just gave the character a name. It's not. Maybe that's canon. Like it's just based on like a signature that was poorly intentionally. I think it was intentionally poorly written, so you don't just so you can see parts of it, but not entirely. Maybe you can't see it, just that I and the people, or the editors, I and the editors of the Oberdin wiki and I, we just don't we can't read cursive, or maybe it's intentionally obscured. Maybe they just wrote, Lucas Pope just wrote gibberish after the first few letters so that you don't give the character too much of an identity. Or maybe it's not. In a way, I gave the character a name based on the letters that are visible. And also there's some, but none of the characters from the original speak. Of course, they speak in the written. Now I'm calling the game the Oberdin. So that makes me doubt. Like, I'm calling it naturally the Oberdin. You're not thinking too. Of course, I'm speaking out loud, so you might be speaking quicker than you can write. So maybe Lucas Pope intentionally wrote Oberdin to mean the boat. Or maybe it's just a game, and because now I'm saying the Oberdin to refer to the game. So, yes, anyway. Pan work, okay. Can basis for the writing in can. Oh, so just a bait. So it's a fan fiction then. Oh, that's it. It's a fan fiction. (1917) New Adventures of Alice. Early. Now I'm reading Wikipedia, but like, I need to figure out if it was a fan fiction or not. So what else can it be? Fan labor. That's a form. It's fan fiction. It's fiction. So it's art, but it's not real. Of course, it's real art. Yeah. Okay, so I have a booster that boosts my volume by 2 decibels, I think. dB, 2 decibels, 2.00. So now I'm lowered it, but that's a bit better because I saw that my audio was spiking a lot. That's probably better. 1917 fan fiction. Less copyrighted characters. Oh shit! I don't own my story anymore. Oh, and I wrote like most of it, and I made up most of the things myself. But of course, the characters are recent. I know Lucas probably doesn't care for an unpublished story just on some random computer. Maybe I do publish it, but then I'm not gonna publish it. Maybe I am, but oh, like I think it's not good enough to be published, like and like asking for money, like adding a price to it. So won't be, wouldn't, or maybe in a large collection, but not like individual, like one thing. Anyway, I don't even own the copyright to it, so that's great. Intellectual properties. It's not even fair use because fair use doesn't exist in Norway. Because I think Lucas Pope lives in Japan, right? Calm, commons, calm, Japan, call caps. So is there fair use? Why would that show up on commons page, right? Of course. Because fair use doesn't exist on, but damn it, mace. Damn it, mace, maybe. When creating a copyrighted work of photography, sound recording, or video recording, photography, sound recording, other copyrighted items that are incidental subjects of the work, because they're hard to be separated from that. It's not hard. I could have just not made a story based on the Overdin. So it is maybe copied or translated along the work being created, only if there are minor components of the work being created. It's not minor. Like there's a key object. There's a there's a key object in the returns Overdin that you use throughout the whole game. Maybe that's a spoiler, but you know what? Like, what am I supposed to do? It's maybe I shouldn't have spoken that. Yeah, whatever. Now, this is also a major object in my story. It's not even my story then. I mean, partially, but you know, it doesn't really matter. I'm just thinking about Wikipedia, right? It couldn't be on. Fan fiction. Yeah, why not? Okay, I don't know how it works with fan fiction. The term came into use in the 20th century as copyright laws began to distinguish between stories using established characters that were authorized by the copyright holder and those that were, well, it's not authorized. Because why would I ask? Like, I don't even have contact with Lucas Pope. And if I did, I wouldn't. Maybe like if it was published commercially, but you know, it isn't. So more mention of these copyright laws isn't must be below here. Before copyright. This article is null sourced. There's a paragraph. It's not even a paragraph. It is a paragraph, but it's just one sentence that it doesn't have a source. There's of course one later that has citation needed. You know, it says citation needed. 19th century. So this before copyright, 19th century, Star Trek, internet, Japanese something. I don't see. Where's the so much content here that isn't cited. So much. Oh, I have an extension that lets me see. I know this is titled to be a Bloons Tower Defense stream, but if anyone's watching the one of Bloons Tower Defense, I don't think anyone are. If anyone are, then it's just me. Let me look. It's just one watching. Like, is that me? Or is that one other watcher? This is a horrible article. Okay, so here it's fine. Oh, oh no. There's a lot. Okay, so I start off talking about Oberdin, my favorite soundtracks. Okay. Wait. Oh, this one is Norwegian. But You Live Lofil. Yeah, I like that soundtrack. It's very short, but it's the one played at the intro when the text You Live Lofil appeared. I was speaking halfway and then I swapped back to English. So then I said it in a Julie Bluefield when it says that text in Norwegian, of course. Shares. Okay, you know what? Just look at things, right? And no one else sees it. If you are right, then there's subtitles. If not live, but later. Like if you are. Let me think. So you need subtitles if you can't hear, right? Because there's nothing to see. I don't make subtitles because it's a stream and I don't want to watch the streams. I had subtitles. If there's a video, maybe because it's shorter and I want a subtitle whole stream. There's gonna be the automatic ones and they suck, but like, okay. So I don't know why. So for talking about disability, or maybe not disability, color blindness, right? Why was it black and white that didn't work? But aren't those? So I don't know why. So I guess something I assumed if it was black and white, that was not colorblind friendly one. Then I don't know. Oh, I know it. Oh, right. It's because it wasn't solid, it was see-through. Oh, right, white. Like white, if you add something to white, you just get the original color. That's what I do with, the tower defense game that I showed. Do I have it here somewhere? Here it is. So, if you're not colorblind and you can't see, and you can see there's a blue on these characters, but I actually made them white, and the icon is usually blue. Usually it is blue. You can modify it to make it red, and I did that, but it's not showing up here. So even though it says white, now it is blue, because anything you add to white, it's like adding to 0. Okay, so there's 50 here in the corner, for example, in the sidebar. 50, right? But I don't know what the 50, right? Just take that as an example. 0 plus 50, well, that's 50. Well, it's like dividing by 1 and plusing with 0. You actually confirm this is true. Of course, 0 plus 0 is obviously 0. 50 plus 0 is obviously 0. No, 50, yeah, 50. 50, that's correct. I just said it wrong. Okay. Minus 50 plus 0, still minus 50. Okay, that's good. So, negative numbers might work differently sometimes. Now, divided by 1. 0 divided by 1 is just 0, right? Wait, 0 divided by 1 is 0, but 1 divided by 0 is undefined. So, okay, dividing by 1 is fine. At least, DuckDuckGo, but it might be wrong. Okay. So 0 divided by 1 is maybe 0, maybe not. Okay, 50 divided by 1 is 50. Negative 50 divided by 1 is negative 50. So divided by 1 might work the same way as adding 0, but maybe not. But like pretty close. Anyway, it's like that, adding color to white just makes it color. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Most of this time has not been. But then the microphone quality is bad. Because it isn't even a microphone, it's wireless headset without microphones. Whatever. Yes, that's it. Goodbye. It's 6 a.m. 6:35 a.m. January 22nd, 2026. 6:35. 06 colon 35. Or colon 3. Didn't even notice that. Colon 3. 06 colon 3. I can't say that. 06 colon 3. 06 colon 36. So we're saying that. It's like counting from 0 to 10, 6, and then, the other number. Because it's like you hear it so much combined in that order, and when you say it in a legitimate setting, just say that again. Colon 3. Okay, let me calculate. Of course, not myself, not in my head, but calculate. So we got the 1 minute. First, there's 1 minute that's called 0, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Okay, 9. That's how. Okay, so it's 10 minutes. It is 10 minutes. Nice. Of course, you get the 0th hour, which is the first hour, but it's 0. So if it's just plus 1, then it's 23 plus 1. I mean, it's 24, right? So 10 times 24 times 60. I think that's correct, right? For one, no, wait, let me look. So that's 100,000. For 14,400 100 seconds, at least on average, every day, there's colon 3. This, if the, of the seconds. Okay, so there's a second, okay, this is if there's, of course, they have to be separated by colons. Then they have to, okay, let's see this. So we got this, and then we get a plus, put this in parentheses. Plus, parentheses. So we got 10 seconds then, right? From 30 to 39. Column 3 is almost removed there. But if you second count too, then 10 seconds every minute times 60. That's minutes. 10 seconds every minute. So 15,000 now. And now this every hour. 10 seconds every minute of every hour. Let's just reorder this. So there should be, like, maybe I'm wrong, but 28,800 seconds. Is that correct? So the first time I was counting 10 minutes. Wait, no, that's not it. Okay. There you go. Now it's correct. 10 minutes. But I wanted to convert the minutes into seconds, so that is correct again. I just got the same. No, that can't be it. Okay, so that's hours, 24 hours. 60 minutes per hour. So 10 minutes per hour. 10 minutes, and I want to multiply it by 60 to make it into seconds. So that's not it. Okay. Or is it the same calculation? Okay, let's. Well, there are 60 seconds in a minute. There are 60 minutes in an hour. So that could explain why we need the same number twice. Maybe it's wrong. I'm just gonna post it. That might actually make sense because there's the same amount of, seconds in a minute than there's minutes in an hour. Equation for number of seconds a clock with a second counter and using colons to separate a 24-hour time. Number of seconds a clock with a to separate 24-hour time as colon 30. So I just need to be specific, disambiguating. This might be wrong. So I'm just putting it here. Just in case it is, and then okay. Yes. Whatever. By 6:43 a.m. Yeah. Well, first hour of the day. The hour in the middle of the day, or around the middle. 12, 12 p.m. a.m. They confuse me. Okay, so it should be after, after 12, after 11 p.m. It should be 12 p.m. because it should be that. Maybe then it is 12 a.m. Of course, not now, but 6 hours behind me because it's 6 a.m. So it might be 12 a.m. And at 11 a.m. next hour should be 12 a.m., but it's not what it should be, so it's 12 p.m. Of course, it can't be changed. I think I've said this before. It's been used so much to refer to this other thing that when you look at old documents, like, what? This doesn't make sense. Why would this be? Why would this happen at 12 a.m.? It's in the middle of the night. They don't understand. Like, they look at it photograph. It's completely dark in the sky. Was there some kind of like eclipse, or maybe this is a place on Earth that maybe this they showed other planets by then. So place on some planet that is never covered by sunlight throughout the whole day, or like was it cloudy? But it wasn't cloudy. This is a night sky. There are stars here. So is it an eclipse? It's none of the above. It's that it was swapped at some point and eventually forget. Like, of course, not you, but like someone far into the future forgets and looks at the time and they don't like. Of course, maybe it would be like old style and new style, like from Julian to Gregorian. Well, that could solve it, but I don't know. It does need to be fixed. I just find it wrong, but it can't be changed either. That would be more confusing than it. If it was just made the way I would want it to be made, then it can't be changed now. It's too late. Anyway, yes. 12. So the next 12 to 12s, I think, is 12 p.m. Even though it's 12, no, even though it's 6 a.m. Oh, next of the 12s. That's an interesting one. Interesting thing to say. Next of the 12s. Okay. Six with the next of the 12s being p.m. Is that correct? Yeah, I think it is. No. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. I thought no, because that didn't make sense. But of course, that doesn't make sense. So good. That's correct. 6 with the next of the 12s being p.m. That's an interesting way to say the time. Of course, that would be maybe confusing to a lot of. That would be confusing because it's not common to say, but it could become a thing. And then maybe I originated it, or maybe someone else already said that. Anyway, I've been recording for 3 hours and no 12 seconds, 13 seconds, 14 seconds, like exactly 3 hours. Not exactly, there's a few seconds above, but not a minute above. 3 hours and 24 seconds, 25 seconds, like they pass every second. So what time I said it, it's already incorrect. Or like, maybe a second incorrect or 2 seconds incorrect. Anyway, by 6:48 a.m. Just